Hi, my name is Caroline Ariaens. I'm from Waikato Hospital in Hamilton, New Zealand, and I'm really glad to be speaking today to Dr Kieran Davis, who's the Dean of the Faculty of Pain Medicine. Kieran, I just wanted to start by asking you, this is the end of the pain program for the ANZCA ASM, sadly. I'm sure you're exhausted.
I am rather.
Yes. What have been your highlights of the meeting so far?
The highlights of the meeting, I thought today's plenary session by Amanda C. Williams around the evolution of pain was stunning.
Yeah, I totally agree. It was exceptional, I thought.
I've seen Amanda talk many times, and I saw her in San Diego some years ago, and she is always, you learn something. You look at things in a new way, which is what conferences are all about.
Yes.
You know?
I have this rule that I like to get one thing from each talk, but I got about 100 things from that talk. It was really cool.
Yeah, I kind of I was fortunate. I got to sit by her and talk to her afterwards about it, and talk about the evolution of aversion and the aversive responses, and around disgust and how that interacts with nausea and vomiting and pain, because they're all the same response.
Yeah.
And that's what she's trying to show.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So this year is a special year for your faculty, for the Faculty of Pain Medicine, 25 years. What are you guys doing to celebrate the moment?
We've done quite a bit, actually. As one of my former colleagues, Lee Atkinson, who actually told us this is the 25th year, because we hadn't realised, because you get so busy in the day-to-day that you kind of forget that, oh my gosh, it's 25 years. Yeah. So our spring meeting in Adelaide is going to be called Silver Lining to Silver Anniversary. Mm-hmm. We are going to... One of our former deans is really into his merch, so we're going to have a lot of merchandise around that 25 logo that people can buy online and get delivered to the conference. We're going to get all of the former deans that we can to that meeting and make sure that people know them, and so they can tell their stories of, how it all started 25 years ago and how they fought at various levels in various ways to keep the faculty strongly within the college and growing as a group of people. So yeah,
sounds really cool.
It's huge.
A big year as well for you as the dean.
I was at the Emerging Leaders, and somebody said, when do you know when to step up into a new role? And I said, 1 year after you have done. And this is my 1 year in, and I think 1 year in I feel, okay, I can do this. Because you come into one of these roles, and whether the president of the council or the dean of the faculty, and you feel overwhelmed and in awe of the people who've done it before, and you're thinking, can I do this? 1 year in, yeah, I think I've got this.
You mentioned the Emerging Leaders. Yeah. What else did you enjoy about that meeting or conference?
The highlight of the Emerging Leaders is to know that our college and our faculty are in really good hands. Yeah. That there's these people coming through who, they all look 10 to me because I'm getting older, but they're already leaders, and they were just the people who were inspiring. Chris and Jess, who organised it, stood at the front, were natural, engaged. They put together an incredible program, absolutely incredible, diverse program, from Jana Pittman to a colleague who'd gone through a really horrendous medical situation himself, and it was I was inspired. I was inspired by the delegates. I was inspired by the speakers. It was awesome. Our college is in a good place.
That's really cool. In 10 years' time, my last question, what do you think you'll remember about this meeting?
Being fatigued. What will I remember? I'll remember Amanda's talk. Actually, probably the Emerging Leaders, being inspired by our future people.
And getting to enjoy the beautiful Hunter Valley as well.
Hunter Valley was stunning, wasn't it?
Yeah. Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for asking for this.
Together.
Thank you.